Good day, everyone. Today, we are going to have our new lesson. How do people design new things? Objectives. Students will observe and model the process people use to design new things. We shall have a simple activity that you can do at home. But before that, let's take some safe practices. First, read and follow the procedures or instructions of the activity carefully. Second, handle tools carefully. And third, keep your workplace neat and clean. Try this. Our activity for today is how can you keep warm water warm? The materials that you need are warm water, plastic wrap, tape, paper towel, foil, 2 cups, and thermometer. What are you going to do? 1. Fill 2 cups with warm water. Measure both temperatures using your thermometer, and then record on the table below. Number 2. Cover one with foil, plastic, or a paper towel. Number 3. Wait 10 minutes. Measure and then record.
How can you keep warm water warm? Observe the warm water in both cups. Notice that the temperature in both cups is 66 degrees Celsius. Let's cover 1 cup with a paper towel and wait 10 minutes. Observe the temperatures again. The temperature in the covered cup is 55 degrees Celsius. The temperature in the uncovered cup is 50 degrees Celsius.
So based on the video that you have watched, both cups have a starting temperature of 66 degrees Celsius. And then after 10 minutes, the reading of the temperature has changed. The one which is not covered have 50 degrees Celsius, while the covered one have 55 degrees Celsius. Question: how did you keep the water warm? So, you covered your cup with a paper towel. So you observe that the water in the covered cup stays warmer than the water in the uncovered cup. So how do people design new things? Before discussing this on your book, I will show you a short video.
Engineers think about a problem that needs to be solved. Then, they set a goal to find a solution to the problem. A goal is something you want to do. Engineers plan and draw before they make new things. Sometimes they plan and draw more than once. Engineers also choose materials to make new things. A material is what something is made of. Materials can be very different. Some materials can be soft or hard. Some can be heavy or light. Engineers make and test the solution to their problem. They want to find out how well their design works. Sometimes they can change their design. They do this to make their design better. Engineers record what they have done. They write about their designs. They may also draw and label their designs. Recording helps engineers remember what they have done. Sometimes engineers share what they have done with others. Got it? Sure you do.
So now, on page 223 of your book, we will discuss how do people design new things, or why is there a need to design new things. Many items we use today were designed to help meet a need or solve a problem. Engineers think about a problem that needs to be solved. Then they set a goal to find the solution to the problem. A goal is something that you want to do. Chester Greenwood lived a long time ago in Maine. Maine is found in the United States, and it can get very cold in the winter. Chester had a problem. His ears got very cold in the winter. He set a goal. He wanted to find a way to keep his ears warm. Think about a problem that you want to solve. Write your goal. So for me, I want to make a shoes that make me run faster. So after identifying the problem and setting your goal, the next steps are to plan and draw. Engineers plan and draw before they make new things. Sometimes they plan and draw more than once. Chester Greenwood planned to use a heavy wool scarf to stay warm. He tied it around his head. It kept his ears warm. However, the wool scarf was very itchy. Chester wanted to find a better solution to his problem. Chester planned again. He planned to make ear flaps to cover his ears. Look at the drawings to see what Chester's plan might have looked like. 1. He made wire loops. Then, he covered the loops. And after that, he sewed covers around wire loops. This is a picture of Chester Greenwood. Chester Greenwood invented the ear muffs or ear flap at the age of 15. So at the bottom part of your book, let's try to answer the question. Think of a problem. Draw something that would solve the problem. Tell how it solves your problem. So I have here a picture of shoes with spring on its sole, and I think that would make me run faster. So what about you? So after you plan and draw, it's now time to choose materials. Engineers choose materials to make new things. A material is what something is made of. Materials can be very different. Some materials are soft, other materials are hard, some materials are light, other materials are heavy. Now, circle materials you would want to use to keep your ears warm. Tell why. Oh, I heard someone said cotton, corduroy, and fleece. So I would want to use corduroy, cotton, and fleece because they are soft. We will not use rubber because it's kinda hard material. Now, draw a different material you might want to use. Tell about your drawing. So I have drawn a wool and of course a fake fur. So this would keep my ears warm. And I hope you do the same. As you have chosen the material you want to use, the next step would be make and test. Engineers make and test the solution to their problem. They want to find out how well their design works. Sometimes they change their design. They do this to make their design better. Chester made oval loops out of wire. Then he covered the loops with soft materials. Chester's ear flaps kept his ears warm. However, Chester wanted to find a better way to keep the ear flaps in place. He changed his design. He made his design better by adding a flat steel spring to fit over his head. This kept the ear flaps in place over his ears. Now, let us underline why Chester changed his design. So, Chester wanted to find a better way to keep the ear flaps in place. Now, let's think about this. How could you make Chester's invention even better? Well, I think I could put in a heater that I can turn on and off. After making and testing the design that may be a possible solution to the problem, they record and share. Engineers record what they have done. They write about their designs. They draw and label their designs too. Recording helps them remember what they have done. Sometimes engineers share what they have done with others. Look at the picture of the girl. She is wearing earmuffs. There are many different kinds of earmuffs today, and these earmuffs are very helpful during winter. Now, write headband or ear flap to label the parts of these earmuffs. Let's start. This one is a headband. The other one is an ear flap. And of course, the last one is an ear flap too. This is a short activity to sum up our lesson for today. This shows the design process steps. Look at the pictures. How do people design new things? Decide what is being shown in each picture. So picture number 1 shows, think about the problem. Next, set a goal to find a solution. Then, plan and choose materials. The fourth one, think about the problem. And the last one, test the solution, does it work? So, if you got it all correct, then you have learned how to design new things. Good job! Okay, now you need to have your booklet, and on page 2, let us try to answer if you really understood the lesson for today. Words to know. Match each word with its definition. So the words are goal, solution, material. Number 1. Blank what something is made of. Okay, material. So material is what something is made of. Number 2. Blank is the answer to a problem. That is a solution. Number 3. Blank something you want to do. It is your goal. Explain. Read the steps of the design process. Number them 1 through 5 to put them in the correct order. Okay, so which is number 1? Number 1 is find a problem. After finding a problem, you need to plan and draw. Next, you have to choose the materials. After that, you have to make and test. And the last one, record and share. Apply concepts. An engineer designed this lamp and tested it. The lamp fell over every time the cord was pulled. How could the engineer solve this problem? Think about it. The engineer could make the base out of a heavier material to hold the lamp in place. Okay. So that's the end of our lesson for today. For your references, we have used Pearson Interactive Science for Grade 2, or you can use your Pearson account, and you can copy these links to watch more videos about the lesson. So that's all, folks. This is Teacher Jelisa signing off.